feel something. I think I'm overwhelmed. Maybe that's why I've been crying. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Yui here. It's so good to be filming this video today. I hope you're doing really, really well. I wasn't, but I just wanted to give you an update on what I've been doing behind the scenes because I haven't been very active on my social medias for a little bit. So first of all, our new single, first single of 2021 actually, called Can I Play? As you all know, I wrote it about my childhood experience with bullying, is coming out tomorrow, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm really proud of my brother and I. I feel like every time we release something new, I feel like we're getting better, and I hope you feel that way too. I really hope so. But every time I feel like it's a step up from what we did previously, and that's really exciting because, you know, that's the direction we want to head. So I'm really proud of this song. I cannot wait for you to hear it. I sent out a teaser track to my email subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, there's a link down below. Make sure you sign up because I send out teaser tracks and I send you all the information first. And someone replied to me saying that it is now stuck in their head, and I only sent them a 30-second clip, and that made me really, really happy. So I can't wait for you to hear it. I hope you love it. So that comes out tomorrow. There may be a slight lag in terms of the streaming platforms because of the time difference between countries, but it should be out on February 20th, your time. So make sure you check that out and let me know what you think. And another thing is just an update on what I've been doing, and but an update on just what I've been doing behind the scenes and why I haven't been posting as much. So as a lot of you know, in 2020, or at the end of 2020, we decided to shut down our Facebook page, which we spent the whole year growing. And like I said in my previous videos, I'm totally okay with that. I think it was the right decision. However, it has not been exactly easy because redoing things means that we want to do things right. Not that that was wrong, but it just wasn't what we wanted. It wasn't right for us. So I've been trying to really figure out what is correct and what is incorrect, and that's been very difficult. I've been struggling a little bit with trying to streamline my content just so like it doesn't end up being jumbled. A little while ago, I sent a survey out to some of the girls that are on my page that I personally love and admire and have become friends with. And I asked them for their help, and they participated in a survey for me that kind of let me know the kind of content that they'd like to see or see more of. I took that into account and I started making content, and then before I knew it, I realized my content was so confusing because I was just uploading all kinds of things. And like, that's not okay, because when I looked at my Instagram, for example, objectively, I was like, okay, if I'm new and if I stumble upon one of my posts and I come visit this profile of mine, would I know what it's about? And my answer was no. And that's not good. I liked each of my posts because I made them, but there was nothing kind of tying them all together. It was just kind of everywhere. It was just too much. So I stopped posting. My goal was to post every day on social media for a month, and I did that. But I'm like, okay, but posting every day and then having this huge lineup of posts that don't make sense with each other just didn't seem to make sense to me either. So I decided I was just going to stop. I was going to rethink it, and I would start posting again when I got my brain together. And guess what, guys? I did not get my brain together because I still don't really know what I'm doing. And that just kind of where I'm at, honestly. Like, I do know one thing though. I know one thing for damn sure, and that is that I want to post music content. I want to post more about my music. I want to talk about my music. I want to share my music. I want to share my favorite songs with you guys. I want to do more music related things, and I think that's what has been kind of missing. I've been trying so hard to like build a culture, to engage with things that other people are interested in, to try and talk a lot, because I do talk a lot most of the time. Maybe not. I don't know. But I realized that there was just so much going on in here that I had kind of forgotten that my main focus needs to be music. Duh, right? And I'm a singer. That's what I love to do. That's the only reason I'm doing all of this. So I still don't really know how I'm going to do it or what is the right way for me, but I do know that everything that I post on Instagram, I mean, obviously there'll be like selfies or like fun posts and stuff once in a while, of course, but the main thing needs to be music, so that when someone comes and visits my page, or even the people that are currently following my page come to my profile, they're like, oh right, she's an artist, and not just like a random girl that talks a lot. So that is my goal for this year. I really want to focus on the music. I want to focus not just for social media, but for the back end too. I want to focus on songwriting, lyric writing, and I want to make sure that's all really good and quality and that I'm improving. I'm not going to get to the top right away or anything, but you know, baby steps. And I want to feel like I'm moving forward in that. But I just feel like I just kind of stopped for a little bit and I didn't put as much focus on my music as I should. I was more concerned with the communities and the engagements and the posting and the scheduling, and that should all be happening because there's my music, and I want to get back to that. But I must say, I'm quite the overthinker. I overthink a lot of things and I think too much about it, and then I end up not doing things. And that's a bad habit of mine that I'm kind of trying to break out of. But this past, I don't want to say month, but maybe month, at least for the last couple of weeks, I've just been in kind of a rut. It didn't feel like the things that I wanted to move forward were moving forward the way I wanted them to. It felt like opportunities were slipping away, and then I just became confused at what my goals were. I was so focused on like monetizing and, you know, being able to do the thing that I love full time, which is great. Like, I need to keep those things in mind, but I feel like that became the focus and there was no excitement in it for me anymore. Before, you know, like I'd be like, oh, I want to play stadiums. I want to play bigger venues until I get to that point. I want my music to be used in a TV show, maybe like Schitt's Creek, because I love Schitt's Creek so much. But what an awesome achievement that would be to have my music accompany something that I love. And I had all these big ideas and dreams and things that would excite me on a daily basis, and then somewhere along the line it just became like, this isn't working, we're not making any money. If you see my brother's video, he talks about the fact that we made $2 in the month of December, which was hilarious, but not really. But just things like that, I feel like the joy and the excitement that's supposed to be there with chasing something you're passionate about just slowly dissipated, and I was in a really bad place, and I just like, I didn't like myself, I didn't like how I was thinking, I didn't like my strategies, I just didn't feel like I was doing anything right. And you know, sometimes you need to stop, so I did for a little bit, and there was crying, and there was lots of doubting, and there were a lot of anger and frustration, as there is, and I am in a better place now. But guess what, guys? On top of that, I was also going back and forth with migraines, which some of you know is something I struggle with very often. And apparently, like, I don't know if this is like really scientifically true, but you can be really affected by like the weather and the air pressure and stuff when like the cold front comes in, or before it rains, like the air pressure changes. And I've been looking into that, but lucky for me, I have this thing called the migraine stick. And Will, if you're watching, thank you for this. So one of my best friends got this for me because he knows I'm a migraine sufferer, and it's so awesome. It has like peppermint, it has therapeutic grade peppermint, spearmint and lavender essential oils, and all mixed in with coconut oil, and you just literally like roll it on your temples, and it feels so good. And it smells great, it wakes you right up. So I've been using things like this and ibuprofen and all of that, and massages and whatnot to try and stay healthy, but I just feel like all of me was weak for a little while and I was just breaking down. So I felt very broken for a while. I had a migraine yesterday and I had to, or a couple days ago, and I had to come home from work early because I couldn't do it. And sometimes like I'm one of those people that like hates leaving early. As much as I want to go home, I feel like weak, and I feel like, I don't know, I hate going home early. It really bugs me. I feel like I'm not accomplishing something that I was supposed to do that day, and it really bothers me. But sometimes we just need to listen to our bodies. So I did do that the other day. And I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the stretching. I don't know what the heck it is, but I'm feeling a lot better and good enough for me to, you know, film a new video and upload it because I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. So that is my little update. But with my first single of 2021 coming out, I am very excited. Yeah, it just really make me happier than anything, and I just get so excited, and I'm so happy when I hear that you guys listened to it and that you liked it and that you like added it to your playlist, and just things like that make my day. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being excited about my music. Thank you for letting me share my music with you. It really means the world to me, and I'm really gonna try my very best to remember that music is the reason I'm doing this, and it's not for anything or anyone else. It's the music, and I have to keep my eyes on that, because when I lose it, it kind of just all breaks down. But that is my little mini update. I'm gonna try and post more regularly for you because this is not okay. But I'm still in the process of trying to figure out how to edit these videos properly, and like how to kind of upgrade the quality of the video and such. So bear with me while I do that. But until then, I hope you have a lovely day, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Let me know how you've been doing. Please leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear about it because I really feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time. So yeah, let me know, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye! But that's all that I'd wanna do if I could. Ooh.